boys. Ahoy, everyone, as we're here today with a SamCart Tuesday takeover, the day everyone loves. It's everyone's favorite day.
Every Tuesday at 4 p.m. here on YouTube.
Here we are, where myself, Scott Moran, the co-founder here at SamCart, and our video production extraordinaire, Jordan P. Anderson.
What's up?
We dive into creator businesses. We break down how they're making their money, how much money are they making, and where are they missing out. And today, we have a very, very fun one. Someone who has found a way, as Jordan said earlier today to me, someone who has found a way to monetize the boat emoji.
Exactly. They branded the boat emoji.
Pretty dope, honestly.
The ship emoji, I should say.
The ship emoji. That's true. It is a ship emoji. But today we are going to talk to you guys about Ship 30. I believe the full brand name would be Ship 3430, right?
That's right.
But you are, as they call, Jordan,
I'm
a shipper.
I am a shipper. So it's a 30-day online course where you write 30 articles in 30 days, and it's all written online, and you post it on Twitter, and it helps grow your following.
I love it. So let's talk about, again, here's us. More about us, right? Here we are. This is the SamCart Takeover. This is what we do, okay? Every single Tuesday, we break down celebrity creator businesses and show you how much money they're making, and then we teach you how to monetize just like they do, right? A lot of times it also involves us sharing some wisdom about how they could monetize better, right? Mm-hmm. But this is what we do. So if this is your first takeover, give us a first down in the comments down below, whether you're watching on YouTube, whether you're watching on the Facebook fan page, whether you're it's not called fan pages anymore. That is old. I am so old. I've been doing Facebook stuff for so long. They haven't been called that for years. Whether you're watching from our customer Facebook group as well, right? Give us a first down in the comments if this is your first takeover, but this is exactly what we do. And we like to do something very special every single time that we do this, okay? If I happen to stumble into saying something kind of smart, right? Or Jordan drops some wisdom that you think is particularly noteworthy, okay? Right. What we like to do is type hashtag SC down in the chat along with whatever we said, right? So hashtag SC, I need to build my customer list.
$1 per subscriber per year.
Hashtag SC.
Hashtag SC.
Whatever you might say. If we happen to say something smart, drop it in the comments down below. What we like to do is go back through the comments, see who used hashtag SC at the end, and give away free stuff. So
we got a lot of first people. We got people from Ghana. We got Spring Lake, Michigan, Portland, Oregon. We have Tampa, Saskatchewan. Howdy from Texas, Florida up in the house, and we are here in the Maryland office of SamCart HQ. What is up?
That's what we're here for, guys. So let's talk about Ship 30 for 30, right? We're going to get right into it, right? What is this brand? Again, Jordan, you are a shipper, meaning you have bought exactly the course that we're looking at here right now, right?
I graduated to say about 2 weeks ago. So you buy the course, and then they onboard you, and then for the next 30 days they prepare you and say, hey, you are going to every single day show up on Twitter. You're going to write your blog post. You're going to post it. And then everyone in the Ship 30 is going to give you some feedback, and just do that over and over and get reps and reps and reps.
So the goal is after 30 days, you've posted 30 unique pieces of content, and you're just in the habit of writing.
Exactly. Yeah. You're building the habit, and you're also posting online, which instead of we always talk about kill your blog, because if you're posting on your blog, no one can read your stuff. But if you're posting online, everyone can see.
You're posting on Twitter, you're posting on Facebook, you're on Instagram, wherever you're posting where the people are, right? Go to where the people are, right?
It's a great program.
Well, that's what we do. So let's go ahead without any further ado. Where's my money? One of my favorite Family Guy scenes of all time, right? Where is the money? How is Ship 30 for 30 making money? Where are they going, right? And what are they doing? So these are the masterminds,
the co-founders, I guess.
The co-founders, the captains, if you will, if we're going to stick with that.
The captains.
Dickie Bush, Nicolas Cole. By all intents and purposes, it seems as if Ship 30 for 30 is a very successful brand. They've done a lot of really good things. And that's a fun part about today's takeover is as much as I think we're going to impart some wisdom about how we could be maximizing the revenue from what they're doing, what we're going to show you guys is just sort of like a masterclass in how does a brand that is working and functioning and rolling online, seemingly this is their full-time job.
Yeah, it's just one online course, and they've taken it to what we're about to show you, a multi-million-dollar business.
And that's my favorite part about what we do here at SamCart is we just get to show you guys so many different types of brands and ideas and executions that can turn into something very, very real. So let's take a look at this, right? Right now, we are estimating, that they're probably somewhere just about or just north of about $1 million a year, okay? And so we are going to show you guys how we're going to take, I think very, very reasonably, how we could take that $1 million per year,
Set sail, baby.
We're going to set sail and take that up to $2.5 million a year, sort of in like, some iterative steps, right? But we basically have 3 main points that we're excited to share today. We're going to talk to you guys, how did they get to 7 figures, right? And how do you take this and continue to grow and get to multiple 7 figures, right?
And remember, if you're just joining us and you hear a takeaway that you like, type #SC in the chat.
And then whatever the takeaway is.
Whatever the take, yes.
Take
notes for everyone else.
Take notes for everyone else. So you might say #SC. Maybe that's what you thought. Maybe that's what you like. I don't know. We're going to set sail. So let's take a look at this. We're going to jump right into it. This is Ship30 is what we're going to call their product path. Okay, so if you went and followed them on Twitter, you went to their homepage, you go engage with their brand, right? Where are they going to take you, right? Mm-hmm. Where are they going to guide you down the road and say, hey, this is where you get started, right? The first thing that you're going to see, right, is Ship30. It is a cohort course, meaning, hey, on the 1st of this month, get in and come check out, this is, we're showing you right now. This is the sales page that they have dedicated to selling Ship30. And you go in there, you check it out. It's a cohort course. It's going to start. What does the next cohort start?
Next one is August, I think.
August. Yeah. Cool. Nice. So it's going to be some amount of months, right? Mm-hmm. But you can buy now and reserve your spot for that cohort, right? And the price tag is awfully simple to understand. It's $500 or 2 payments of $250, right? And you guys are actually looking at it live right here on the page. This is how they sell it. They are using a Stripe checkout form, right? And so, that's what we're looking for. Really, really simple, right? They're building kind of directly on top of Stripe. Has some good and some bad angles to it. We'll talk about that here in a little bit, right? But that's it, right? Pay in full or 2 payments of $250. That's the whole idea. That is their entry point. Yep. And I'd like to take a note and say right here, okay, that I love that for the most part, right? Dickie and Corey, it's Corey, right?
Cole. They say Cole, like Cole. Nicolas Cole, but everyone calls him Cole.
Cole. Okay, there you go. Yeah. The 2 Ship30 guys here, right? The captains of this boat. I really love that they're not directing your attention in 8 different places, right? It's this is it. You engage with our brand. We want to get you into Ship30. That's it. One point of entry, focusing everyone's attention, right? Conversions go through the roof when you limit the different sort of yellow brick roads that someone can go down.
Yeah, the about page, the contact page, the blog page, just one product, one page.
Focus your attention. I absolutely love that, right? And so, here's kind of some rough math. This is where we kind of think they net out in any given year, right? Something like 2,000 customers in a year. They're doing 5 cohorts, something like 400 to 500 customers per. Again, these numbers could be a little off. They could be a little high. They could be a little low, but this is the general look at what they're doing, right? 2,000 customers, $500 a pop, right, is $1 million in revenue. Awesome freaking job. So cool, right? Very, very cool what's going on here, right? But the good news is their product path does not stop there. What do we talk about here in the SamCart Takeover all the time, right? Jordan, what are the 3 worst words in the history of SamCart Takeover that if you're doing this, you're killing your own growth and your business is a fraction of the size it should be?
Oh yeah, it's a beginner mistake, but even the advanced people do it. It is one and done. One and done.
One and done. If your sales are one and done, okay, then this is all you can make. And this is fine. This is good, right? But there's only so many levers to kind of grow a business. But if you are one and done, meaning someone buys one thing from you and they've got nothing else to go buy, nothing else to spend their money on, right? That is a problem. You are capping your own growth and missing out on a massive opportunity. Thankfully, Ship30, it's kind of one and done, but it's kind of not, right? Here's what happens. On day 1, you buy Ship30, right? And if you buy that a couple days later, when your cohort eventually starts, right? Jordan, tell us, what is TypeShare, right? Because they're going to say, hey, come buy TypeShare. What is that?
Yeah, so they invented a SaaS product that is basically a writing app. So they're selling a writing course and they say, hey, why don't you use our writing app to write all your essays and ship all your essays? And it's
great congruent offer.
It's peanut butter and jelly. It makes total sense. But yeah, that's the next thing. So they say, as you're joining Ship30, they'll say, get your free 30-day trial of TypeShare. And if you want to buy it after the trial ends, it's $200 a year.
Love that. Yeah, so it's not right away, right? You're going to buy Ship30, and then later they're going to say, hey, come get TypeShare, right?
Yes.
$200 a year. It's got a monthly price, but we're just going to keep it simple, right? We'll keep it at year.
Keep it massive.
And then after that, at the end of the cohort, they have something for you as well, right? Jordan, tell us, what is the captain's table?
Okay, so the captain's table is sort of a mastermind group. It's where, you've written online, you found your niche, and now you're maybe thinking about monetizing something, or like basically what they say their sales pitch is earning your first dollar on the internet. So that's what the captain's table is. It's a mastermind group where you can learn how to earn your first dollar.
So I love it. Here's this
Solid.
nice product path, right? Over the first, after you become a customer, the first, 30 days or however long this might take, it might, give or take a few, right? They've got 3 different things for someone to buy, right? And so here's where we think that nets them out, right? Overall, not everybody's going to take everything, right? But we did some rough math and kind of what we know from SamCart, right? Our best guess is that on average, right, enough people are taking those other 2 offers, the second, third offer, that it boosts their order size, their average order size, right, to something like $730, right, which totally changes this math equation. Now you have 2,000 customers that on average, right, spend something like $730, a big freaking increase, bringing that total revenue to $1.46 million. 46% more sales. And again, we might be low on that. This is not like exact science type stuff, but just by giving those customers a chance to spend more, right? I think a lowball estimate is saying that they're probably adding 46% more revenue just by giving someone the chance.
I think so. Yeah, they've got a hot enough audience that we estimated maybe 25 to 30% are converting, but it could be 50% of the people running through this course.
It could be higher. Absolutely. And there's the lesson. The lesson is, right, your customers, people who have spent money with you, are a massive opportunity, right? If you're not giving your customers a chance to buy more stuff, you could be stuck on the top line. And it's funny to think you'd be like, oh man, if I got to $1 million in revenue, why am I stuck, right? But the idea is your business could actually be many times bigger, right? Just because you're not giving someone a chance to spend more money. So that is a great little lesson. Take that away from you. I think this is something that they are doing very, very well. Naomi, great example of a SamCart takeaway. Hashtag 46% more sales when customers have a chance to purchase more, right? Absolutely. And again, that could be a low ball number. This is the kind of thing we see a lot. So listen, if you want to grow wherever your business is, right? This is probably not exactly what your business is here on the screen. But wherever your business is, if you want to grow, focus on these 2 things. All right. If you want to ride a Doge rocket to the moon, okay, focus on getting more customers in the door and helping them spend more on average. Okay. You don't need everybody to spend more. You just need to give some people the chance, because that is exactly what is going to happen. And you will be like this very, very happy Shiba Inu, right, on his way to the moon. All right. Or her way to the moon. I don't know. So now let's talk about the problems. Okay. Because there are problems here, right? Here are the problems. Problem number 1. Right? Keep the party going, right? Right this very second. I think in general, we have, the guys here at Ship 30 for 30 have done a great job of taking that first step in letting customers spend more. But I think what they've done is sort of like a half step. And I think there is a huge amount of upside to tap into if we keep going. So what would that look like? All right, let's take a look at this. It's the takeover time, right? Let's do this. So this is their product path as it stands, right? Ship 30 for 30. A couple days later, share type share, right? A couple weeks later, give them the captain's table. I think we should be adding 2 things right at the point where you're buying Ship 30 for 30, right? Add them as order bumps, add them in as one-click upsells. I don't care. A lot of ways to get that done. Give your customers a chance. You should be selling, right, lifetime access to this course. This is a unique wrinkle, right? Lifetime.
Let's get
customers don't get that. What do they get?
Right. Let's give some context. Yeah. For Ship 30, it's a 30-day course. But after the 30 days, you lose access to the course. So
you're kicked off the boat.
So what a lot of customers do is they will circle back around. They'll go through the revolving door and buy the course again for the next cohort over and over. So we thought, okay, if Ship 30 has so many repeat customers, why don't we offer a feature that says, hey, instead of having to buy this over and over and over again, just buy it one time for $1,000 flat, and you have access to every now and future cohort.
But Jordan, if people are buying it again and again, why give them lifetime access?
Because we're considering the average. So
exactly,
what percentage of people actually are repeat customers versus just one-time purchases?
Exactly. My 100%. I mean, listen, this is hypothetical, but I'm telling you, from what my expertise inside of SamCart and watching what our customers do, if you guys added that lifetime access thing, and again, this is the same rule for whatever you guys are currently doing, you know what I mean? This is not just for the Ship 30 for 30 guys, but if you add this in here, this lifetime number, you're going to get so many more people to say, yeah, awesome, let's do it, than what you would if you just rely on people coming back again and again. You're going to come out so far ahead there that you're going to be able to take that average order value number and bump it up higher, right? And then this second offer that I think should be right on the spot is I think every single person that buys Ship 30 for 30 should have a one-click little order bump, right? And again, we'll showcase this on a SamCart page. We built this out and we'll showcase it, right? But everyone should have a chance to get that free trial of TypeShare with one click of the mouse right on the spot, right? If you make it that easy for people, right? And then a couple days later, everyone who didn't buy it at first, you can still say, hey, by the way, come get TypeShare. But you get another bite at the apple. And I think all of a sudden, here's what's going to happen, okay? Is if you introduce those things right there, the math equation is going to change again, okay? And my rough math would say I'd probably be able to take what is now a $730 average order and take it to something like $850 or higher, right? Nice. Which would then bump that revenue up to $1.7 million from the same 2,000 customers, okay? We haven't even added an extra cut. You don't need a drop of extra traffic. You don't need one extra person to buy. We're talking about just found money by giving your customers another opportunity to come and buy your stuff. Right? So big changes just by giving customers a chance, okay, to spend more money.
All right, sweet. So we're at $1.7 million. We still are on our way to $2.5
We're about halfway home to the increases, which we're talking about.
Almost there. All right, so what's next, Scott?
Yeah, what is next here? So now it shouldn't stop there, okay? We still keep going. Keep that party going. Give your customers a chance to spend more. This captain's table thing, okay, that they're pitching at the end of 30 days. So at the end of the cohort, you got a ton of happy customers. Tell me how that went down.
Everyone's excited. I mean, even on the last couple calls, they're showing slides of like, hey, these are all the people that have joined the captain's table. You still have a chance to join the captain's table, learn how to monetize this stuff. Don't just, it's a great offer. It's really attractive. And then you see everyone how excited they are because they've just finished the course. They're on that high and it's like, cool, send them right into the next thing.
I love it for sure. So now there comes the matter of how does someone actually buy this? Okay. So Jordan, they came to you and said, check out Captain's Table. You're going to love this, right? What did they actually do? Because we've got two things that I think if they pitched Captain's Table using these two things, I think they would see, again, a dramatic increase in how this goes. Tell me what I'm seeing here on the screen.
Yeah, so what they do is they will DM you and say, hey, Jordan, you're doing such a great job at Ship 30. We want to personally invite you to the Captain's Table. And they sent you a DM. They sent you the links. Dickie even sent me a personalized video saying, hey, Jordan, what's up? So glad that you came. Yeah, but then it leads you to a link, and then it leads you to another Stripe checkout, and
so you got to go buy again.
You got to do the whole process over again. But like I know on SamCart, there's such an easier way to do that than having to send someone through another checkout process.
There is. Every time you send someone a link and rely on them to click it and open it and go back and grab their credit card and pull out an order and put in their information, all that kind of stuff, you are just sinking your conversions. Let me tell you about one little feature inside of SamCart that I think could explode the sales of what I imagine is maybe their most profitable offer in this entire thing. And that feature is called Add to Order. Okay, there's a button inside of SamCart that basically, think about it like this. If I was Dickie instead, and I said, hey, Jordan, come check out Captain's Table, right?
Okay.
All you need to do, this is what it is. If you say yes to me right now, I'll run your card on file for it, and we'll be all set.
YES.
Jordan texts back, yes. I go into SamCart, I pull up his order, and I charge him for Captain's Table or whatever else I want to sell using the credit card saved on file. SamCart's stored credit card tech is all over the place. And all it does is make it so easy for your customers to buy more stuff and for you to sell more stuff, right? I'll tell you about the most profitable day the most profitable email I ever sent. Okay, is we built this exact feature inside of SamCart. We messaged all of our SamCart customers that were on like monthly plans. And we basically said, hey, if you want to upgrade to yearly and save 20%, right? Just write back yes, and we'll do your credit card on file. And we process like $500,000 in sales that day, right? And locked in. Many of those customers are still with us. This was like in 2015. It's forever ago, right? But this one button, I think, could dramatically change the revenue that Dickie and those guys have on that side. And so, Jordan, we have a demo. I would love to actually show. We built this page for these guys. I would love to kind of showcase what we talked about here in the last couple slides. We actually have a live version of it. And so Jordan can actually share the page that we're looking at here as well. We'll go ahead and drop it down in the chat. And you guys can check out that page. You can place a test order alongside us and kind of see these things live and in motion, right? Because there's also another one that we didn't talk about, right? We talked about the idea of our stored credit card tech being there to make your customers just make it so dead simple for customers to go and buy more stuff. And so we actually have a whole nother feature called course cross sales that we're gonna showcase here in just a second. That is more of the same, right?
All right.
And so Jordan,
so here's the
walk us through it.
Here's the before. Here's the after. We kind of did a quick mock up, and we went through the entire course page, the entire sales page. Took some of the best parts, and this is the page. So
love it.
So part of the offer with Ship 30 is that they include a free digital ebook. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. But it just kind of walks you through the entire offer. And then you can say, hey, I would like to secure my spot. And instead of it doing the Stripe checkout pop-up, it takes you down to the checkout page. You add your name here. Let's do it.
So you guys can actually, again, you can follow along with this at home. If you guys want to go to that link, put in your information. We'll put in a dummy credit card information. We'll walk you through that in a second. And you can buy this, see the whole experience, see it for yourself without ever having your card be charged. Another awesome feature inside of SamCart. But let's go ahead. Yeah. Jordan, go to the credit card field. And now we just type in 4242 16 times, right? 16 digits worth of 4242.
You're going to do 4242.
Any future expiration date, any 3-digit security code. But then, okay, so
we wanted to stay true to the original page of having the payment options, because that's what I went with, the payment options. I said, hey, I don't want to pay $500 up front. I'll pay $250 each month. Why not? So you have that option. And then down here are the order bumps that we talked about.
You don't even zoom in here.
Yeah, let me. Yeah. We're on widescreen.
We'll showcase.
There we go. Enhance again.
Yep. And so here we are.
Payment options. Type in your dummy credit card. And folks, you can do this as well. You're in test mode. You're not going to be charged. This is a fake credit card.
$0 charge. Not going to happen. Yep. But you will experience everything that we see here. So, and then what are these, Jordan? These are the 2 boxes that we talked about, right? Where we are pitching. Every single customer is going to have a 1-click chance to buy TypeShare, a 30-day free trial, and to buy the lifetime access for the Ship 30 for 30 course.
So all they got to do is hit add to order. So for the TypeShare, it is $0 right now. And then it says a $200 yearly starting in 30 days. So they are starting their free trial right now after they check out. And then Ship for Life, again, you can just say $1,000 flat, add my order. So now we've taken an order that was $500 and we've turned it into $1,500.
With another $200 coming in 30 days, assuming someone's going to stick around. So
exactly.
And then, so is there anything you want to take out of the order? I know we're going to do a course cross-sell. Are we all set?
No, this is it.
All set.
Yeah, and then we also included the 22 Laws of Digital Writing. That's their free ebook.
The free ebook. You bundle in that product and say, hey, look, it's here. It's free. You get it for free, but you get a chance to see it right there so that your customers are just more thrilled with what they're getting.
And then we're going to secure our spot on board. And then it's going to take us to auto enroll. So instead of having to go get the email, go get signed up, click the link, it just takes you straight to the student registration process. All my information is here.
You're a new customer, so you choose your password one time. But if you came back and bought again, you wouldn't even see this screen. You would go immediately into the SamCart courses area. Which, by the way, these guys, really quick. Oh, it's gonna make you do. Yeah.
Oh, what are we doing? Okay, let's do.
I was gonna say because it's an admin thing. It's gonna be The admin email is not gonna work because Jordan is an admin on this account.
Can't do +1. Does that work?
You should be able to do +1.
Oh well.
Oh well, the password field is now empty. There we go. Classic stuff.
Oh my
so you guys can see really quickly. This kind of stuff can happen all the time, and it's as simple as it possibly gets. But these guys deliver their course inside of Circle, right?
Yeah, so they're in Circle.
Right. So here's a cool alternative, right? You could keep whatever it is that you're doing, keep your services in Discord, keep your service, deliver stuff somewhere else. But you have this awesome SamCart courses area available to you where here is the course that Jordan just bought. And if we actually open it up, right? I talked to you guys about SamCart's stored credit card tech. Okay. Stored credit card tech. Here is another great example. That box right down there, right? If we had lessons and units and stuff like that, you would scroll down below and see videos and you could go watch whatever you want, right? But what is that box right there, Jordan?
So this is the course cross-sell. So this is the captain's table offer that we are saying we should put it later into the funnel, put it towards the end. So, but as you're logging in to Ship 30, every single time you go to week 1 lesson, week 2 lesson, you're seeing this offer at the top of every course every single time. And it's just reminding you over and over and over that this is an option.
And so click on that button because something really unique happens here, right? SamCart stores your customer's credit card on file again for you, okay? Stored credit card tech. All over the place. Okay. Customers go to their email inbox. They grab a 6-digit code that SamCart sends to them. It verifies their credit card and they can buy. They would be buying the captain's table, right? Yep. Right here on the spot using their credit card on file.
Yeah.
Right.
What would normally happen right here is it would take you to a checkout page and it would make you do the entire process over and re-add your credit card. But we already have your credit card on file as the course creator.
Don't even need it. Doesn't even matter. Right. So we come back in, we plug in a 6-digit code, hit submit. And it's going to say, cool. Hey, you want to buy captain's table? It's your Visa on file ending in this, right? Let's go ahead and complete that purchase. And it's going to go ahead and just get added right to this dashboard. You'll be able to unlock that stuff, have all kinds of new content or, send
That's it.
Send a tag over to your email marketing system, and now this person knows they're going to get.
These guys are using thousands of zaps, so they could. You
can get rid of a lot of those.
Once you get purchased,
sure.
we could probably consolidate a ton of zaps.
For sure. So Jordan, let's go back to the SamCart dashboard actually over here, and let's showcase that add to order button, right? And so if we wanted to, let's say we did this, we set it up. Someone's got another bite at the apple using that course cross-sell thing, right? So let's go pull up.
So you go to your customer dashboard where you can see your list of customers, unlike Stripe, which Stripe
they're all test orders. Go to orders rather. Yep.
Where am I at?
Yep. Activity orders. There you go. Right there. Yep. For sure. And so, if I wanted to send this out, right? If I wanted to go ahead and say, hey, let's go ahead and actually, this is somebody who did a test order. It wasn't just you. A bunch of people are doing it with us. So I could go in and say, hey, listen, thanks for being a part of Ship 30 for 30. If you want to buy, the captain, what is it called again? Captain's
Table.
Captain's Table, right? And I say, just message me back, say yes, and we'll run it using your card on file, right? I go ahead, I come in here, I find the customer, I click add to order, and you can see all the products that we have inside of this account, right? Let's find Captain's Table, boom, click add, right? And we are charging it using the credit card on file. So it makes it so simple for customers to come in here and buy. You have more tools to run your business, more tools to sell more of your stuff, right? And just makes your entire business that much smoother. And so realistically, all we're really doing here is we are just creating multiple different opportunities for your customers to come in here and spend more money, right? Whether it is through order bumps on the page, whether it is through add to order stuff inside of your SamCart dashboard, whether it is course cross sells like you guys currently see, up here in the top right, where customers' credit cards are stored all over the place. And it's so easy to put more stuff in front of people and multiply the revenue that you are currently making from what you have. So with that, we'll go back over to the slides. What do we do here, right? So let me actually back up just a touch. This is our recommendation, right? We would say, listen, let's add 2 order bumps here. And when it comes to selling Captain's Table at the end, we're going to use that add to order button. We're going to use course cross sells, right? And here is what we think would happen there. Again, conservatively, I think we would be able to take that average order size, 2,000 customers. I think on average now, they'd probably be spending about $1,000 per, right? Which would bring us to $2 million in revenue from the same number of customers, okay? 37% more sales from the 1,400 or the 1.46 that they're making right now. Again, all estimated. But that is exactly what we think is possible. When you make it this easy to buy, people buy more, right? And so keep that party going. Don't stop. Keep offering that kind of stuff. So that really brings us back to problem number 2. We just took you guys inside of a SamCart account and showed you what's in there, right? Well, the problem here, okay, is we're going to call this DIY, right? The DIY works until it doesn't, okay? And right now, inside of the 30 for 30 course, this is Jordan showing you how people buy this, right? This is a Stripe checkout pop-up, right? Stripe checkout, if you want to build and take payments and stuff like that, right? You can build directly on top of Stripe and just deploy one of these checkouts. It requires some technical know-how, right? Because you don't really you kind of have to customize it yourself, right? It's kind of like someone giving you a blueprint to a house and you got to build the house. You know what I mean? That's kind of the right way to say it, I think. And so, this is all nice and DIY, but there's a lot of things that Stripe by itself does not do. Okay. And so it's a nice thing to do. It's deployable. Clearly they've done a good job of working kind of into their program, but you can see of the stuff that we just recommended, Stripe does 0% of those things out of the box. Right. And so again, that Stripe checkout pop-up, it looks nice. It's simple, but realistically, this is one and done, right? This is keeping them from letting their customers go and buy more stuff, right? It is one and done. There are no built-in reports outside of just sort of the really, really basic type stuff. There's no built-in integrations. You have to literally create that stuff by yourself, or you're relying on Zapier. There's no cart abandonment. There's no affiliate tracking. There's no anything kind of stuff like that. You're building all of this yourself. Again, it's kind of like someone handing you the blueprints to a house and saying, go get them. You know what I mean? That's kind of what it's like. And so when you shift it over, you have a tool like SamCart. It's basically like saying, okay, cool. Here's your house. Here's the keys. Go have fun, right? Full subscriptions, built-in reporting, stored credit card technology all over the place, right? Order management. We build this stuff for you, right? And so it is all the benefits and power of easy and simple buying for your customers taken to the nth degree, because we have a team of people building stuff that makes this stuff happen for you guys, and you don't have to build it yourself. So let's take it to problem number 3, right? It's not really a problem at this point, right? But how do we pour rocket fuel on what this is? You guys have been with us this whole time, right? We have talked about taking something from, $1 million in sales to 2.5, and we're not there yet. We've gotten to 2. We've shown you guys how our blueprint would get us to 2, we think. But how do we take it that rest of the way and go and start making bigger leaps and bounds? Let me show you, right?
All right.
When we last looked at this math equation, right, we're looking at, okay, something like 2,000 customers a year, spending about $1,000 a pop, right, $2 million in revenue, right? All well and good. Well, if you want to really take this to the next level, mess with this number, okay? Get more customers in the door and watch how this thing just takes off, okay? So in order to mess with that customer number, here's the question that I want to ask you guys, right? What if the first step to getting into Ship30's world, right, didn't cost $500?
Yep, I was thinking that.
$500.
That's a lot of money.
It's steep. That's a steep thing to say. Hey, everybody, my name's Scott. Would you like to spend $500 to come and learn more with me, right? That's a tall barrier.
That's tough for a cold audience. That's tough.
Exactly. Yeah. And especially when you're talking about the idea of anyway, if you want to get more people in here, if you want to mess with this kind of stuff, we have one very big recommendation, right? Tell us about these books right here, Jordan. What are we looking at here on the left?
Okay, so they're digital writers. So they're writing constantly, and eventually they write books. So we thought, okay, an easier offer at the front end would be to just sell the books as sort of like a paid lead magnet.
Exactly. Yeah. Take one of these books, make it $10. Make it a name your price offer. Again, another cool feature you can do in SamCart, and watch how many customers you get in. People confuse customers all the time, right? They think, cool, I need more customers. They think, well, I need more customers paying my biggest price point. You know what I mean? No, you need people, you need credit cards on file, right? We have already shown and proven to you guys, when you make it easy for people to buy more stuff, they buy more stuff. And so then the idea is, okay, how many people can I just shove into this boat or this house? Or we'll go back to the boat. Maybe it's a houseboat.
Yeah, it's
a house ship.
You get into the boat and then you get into the ship.
Exactly. There we go. Right. So how many more customers do we think we could get if we switched it up? If they started selling, hey, look, if the only entry point, the only way to step onto the ship, right, wasn't $500, but we had an easier something to say yes to, what would happen? I think in the next 12 months, they probably easily would get 10,000 book customers, right?
Yep.
Easily. I mean, they might do that by the end of this year. You know what I mean?
And it's kind of tricky too, because the book could be the influence in onboarding into the larger course. So like you write a book that sells your philosophy of what the course is. And by the time you finish the book, you're like, I totally agree with this philosophy. And then they say, hey, if you like this, then you'll love the course and you're already a fan.
If you want to scale your business, if you want to scale your revenue, right, this is what you do. And again, I see this all day, every day on SamCart. And I'm telling you right now, the revenue that you get from selling that book or that digital download or that checklist or something, right? But you need customers, not freebie seekers, not giving it away for free in exchange for an email, right? Totally different story. You want people who have spent money with you, whether that's $5 or $5,000, right? But it doesn't even, the money there does not matter. But if the goal is to put more people into Ship30, imagine how many more people they could put into Ship30 if they had 10,000 people that had bought something, indoctrinated, love these books, awesome things, great content. How many of those people do you think you could turn around and sell into Ship30?
A ton. We call that qualified leads. That's what
qualified leads is right. We went really conservative with this, really conservative, and said, okay, cool. Of the 10,000 extra book customers, what if we did 5% turn into Ship30 customers? 5. And honestly, I think that's really conservative, right? But then all of a sudden, watch what happens to this math equation. Now we have 2,500 customers spending $1,000 per, okay? Brings us to $2.5 million in revenue, okay? We are looking at a business that is thriving, that is, by any stretch of the imagination, is succeeding right now. And hopefully you guys can see exactly how easy it is to take someone from 1.4 in revenue to 2.5 just with the right small kinds of tweaks, right? There is nothing major going on. This is not a huge departure from their business. This is putting more effort into their winners, into the things they already do well.
Yeah, we're not even creating a new product. We're not really making anything new from scratch. We're just kind of rearranging the order and when you place the order.
Exactly. 100%. And we're giving the right features that make it easier for people to ascend themselves. You know what I mean? But that product path changes in a major way. And this is how you achieve something like 71% growth off of a business that's already doing $1.4 million in sales, right? So Jordan, the big takeaways here, again, if we look at this product path, I kind of just want to take it back for just a second.
One more time. Yeah,
so there we go. So here's the product path, right? Ship 30 for 30, right? Cohort course. We want to add in lifetime access. We want to add in a free trial to the tool. They're already going to pitch a few days later and bring that back, right? We want to continue to offer that free tool, that software. We want to continue to offer Captain's Table, but we want to do so with tools like using that add to order button to make it so easy for people to buy. We want to do it with course cross sells, where every single person is going to have a chance to buy using their card on file, right? And check that stuff out. Then we also then want to maximize the number of customers. We want to grow your customer list, okay? The most important asset any business can have, their customer list, okay? By offering something that isn't quite $500, right? We're going to go a little cheaper. We're going to go a little easier to say yes to on the front end, okay? And watch what happens next. We are going to use an offer like this to acquire a ton of paying customers and then immediately draw their attention over to Ship 30 and just flood Ship 30 with even more customers than before, right? So this is what's possible when you take this kind of stuff seriously, right? So here's a business, again, that is doing awesome stuff. And these kinds of small tweaks can be enormous difference makers to an already successful business. And for all of you guys who are just starting out, if you're at the point where I'm just launching or I've got a couple $100s in sales, if you take these lessons to heart, this is the kind of thing that can 10x what you're doing. You know what I mean? It's tougher to 10x a business doing $1 million+ in revenue. You know what I mean? It's possible, but it's tougher. Same principles, but you got to do some more with it. Okay. But for someone you're just starting out, what we just shared in the last 30, 35 minutes here, you know what I mean? It's the kind of thing that can completely change what you're doing and bring about growth that you never thought possible before. So
love it.
With that, we've got some takeaways. Like we always do. Am I up first? Is this me?
Either one. I think this is me. We did a joint takeaways this time.
I think this is me. I'll take this one. From hot to hotter, right? Our idea here is, if you really want to grow what you have, you know what I mean? You've got to find a way to maximize your hottest leads, okay? And all we're talking about doing here is $500 is a tough barrier to entry. That's a tall bar to get over. You're not going to get many customers over, okay? But if we lower that barrier to entry, we're going to be creating so many happy customers, happy buyers, and we're just going to be growing this pool of people that are going to be clamoring to get into the next Ship 30 cohort, right? So focus up, find ways to grow your customer list, right? And watch as they just matriculate up and you fill up your cohort courses, your service offerings, your highest price coaching packages, whatever it is that you might have. You want to sell this stuff, right? Find ways to sell a ton of this stuff and watch your business take off.
Perfect. And drop your questions in the chat. We're going to answer them here at the last part of the show. Takeaway number 2 is DIY but. Okay, so on their page, they have a Stripe checkout page. It's just a little pop-up, but Stripe, it in and of itself as a customer management system is not robust enough. And as I've listened to a lot of podcasts, and they are running thousands of zaps to keep their business together. Too many zaps, too many integrations running from here to there. If they just kind of consolidate everything and made a much more stronger sales pitch and a much more used a much more robust platform like SamCart, they can see that average customer value going from $500 to, like we said, $1,000 per customer on average.
That is the biggest one. I can't think of anything more impactful, right, than watching that math equation change, right? Helping your customers spend more. When you have the right features, that just becomes so easy, right? These guys are already doing that. They're already proving that if you give customers opportunities, they will spend more, right? Now just imagine if they kept going down that line, right, and focused down and made it even easier for customers to do that, right? Watch what would happen. And yeah, that's exactly what we do here. So Jordan, Tuesday Takeover. This is what we do. Every single Tuesday at 4:00 Eastern, we hop on, we take down, I shouldn't say take down, we take on awesome creator brands. We take them down, all right. We take on awesome creator brands. We talk about how they're making their money, how much they're making, and where they are missing the boat, the ship rather.
Or the ship. YouTube.com/SamCart app. If you're watching this on YouTube right now, hit subscribe. We're going to answer your questions right now, but I just dropped an event page that you can register for next week's takeover, and you don't have to do any thinking. You just drop your email, and they'll send you a reminder. It'll add to your calendar, and everything will be seamless.
Yeah.
Click the link below.
I was gonna say, Jordan, the rolling crowd that registers every week for this is just growing. It's like this cool snowball effect. And so, we have had hundreds of people registering for every single Tuesday takeover. It has been amongst the most popular stuff that we have ever put out. So thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for being part of this. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat down below. We'd love to answer whatever we can about these guys here, Ship 30 for 30, how you guys monetize your audience, how we can help you guys grow whatever it is that you are doing.
Okay, so we had a question that was echoed by someone else. Do you have videos that walk through how to build these points? She got lost on the tech. So I guess how to build the order bumps, how to build the page, how to really set up your SamCart page to make an offer like this.
100. Yeah, if you guys are our SamCart customers, go to help.samcart.com. help.samcart.com is where you guys can check out all of our tutorials, all of our walkthroughs, all of that great stuff to help you guys, whatever you need. Go to that spot, search order bumps, right? Go to that spot, search subscriptions. Go to that spot, search Apple Pay, right? Whatever it is that you guys need, and you're going to find it. Most of them have full video walkthroughs, right? But tons of awesome help articles, really detailed, nice, step-by-step walkthroughs to help you guys accomplish whatever it is that you want to accomplish inside of SamCart. SamCart is a powerful tool. It does a lot of different things, right? And so always make sure I still go back down to help.samcart.com every once in a while to make sure that I remember exactly how to do things like turn on taxes and collect, VAT IDs and add PayPal and, all that kind of good stuff.
All right, the next question is about book printing. Question is, if it's not on Amazon, if I'm not selling my book on Amazon, how do I print the book physical? The digital seems pretty obvious, just attach the file link.
SamCart can deliver it automatically, right?
Yes.
But for physical books, we actually have a whole awesome, it's one of our most popular YouTube videos of all time, is about a free plus shipping offer, right?
Yes.
So how do you do a free plus shipping offer? So most of you guys, I'm sure, are on our YouTube channel right now. If you're not, go to our YouTube channel right now and go to our channel, search free plus shipping, or even just free shipping or something like that. You'll find it, right? But there's a full tutorial there all about how do we do exactly that, right? Because that's something we do all the time is people buy, small books from us and we do it as a free plus shipping offer, right? This book is free, pay a couple bucks for shipping and we'll bring it over to you guys. Jordan's going to go ahead and bring this on up. This is the video you're looking for, right? Free plus shipping. Definitely go check this out. It talks exactly about how to sell these kind of things on SamCart, how you can, we make a recommendation for a fulfillment house that will print and ship these things for you so you don't have to touch anything. Super cost effective is one of the best things we've ever done sort of in our brand. So definitely go check this out over on our YouTube channel. Free plus shipping is what you'll need to search on the SamCart YouTube to find out how to print and ship your own books after people place orders for them on SamCart.
I want to give a shout out to Naomi. She has typed the most SCs this chat.
Awesome SamCart takeaways. Absolutely love it. Don't miss the boat or the ship. Don't miss either.
She's the chatter of the week.
Does anyone know the difference between a boat and a ship?
It is the length. I think it's like 12 feet. Or it's
come on.
I took a boating class. It's like 18 feet. Anything beyond 18 feet.
So a boat is short.
A boat is short.
A ship is large.
Yes. But you can have a small ship.
What is a canoe?
That's a boat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we know.
But like a sailboat.
Someone better put #SC and something about 12 feet on a boat, I think that's maybe the most important thing we talk about here
It's something
today.
like that.
That's impressive.
There's a hard number.
Now we know.
Okay, can you add a donate button to your order?
Absolutely. Yeah. So Penny, great question. That's something you absolutely can do with SamCart. The feature that you're looking for is called pay what you want, right? And so someone can basically say, you can offer a donate thing up there and have like donate $20, donate $50, or a pay what you want option, right?
Yeah, you can set a minimum, or you can just say 0, it's free, or 1 cent, whatever you want.
Love it. Yeah, a lot of different ways to kind of get that done. But 100%, that feature is called Pay What You Want inside of SamCart. It is wildly popular for donations and nonprofits. We have a lot of churches and a lot of organizations that raise funds and stuff like that use that feature religiously. Not to put a fine point on it, but that's a great question.
All right, let's see. Do you sell your SamCart programs to people who already have online businesses? Yes.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, if you have an online business, if you are processing sales, if you're selling subscriptions, if you're selling a service, if you're selling digital goods of any kind, right? Come over to SamCart.com, grab a free trial to our tool, right? We are the tool for doing this online. We are the e-commerce platform for creators like you that are selling your own stuff. You're selling what you have created here, that is absolutely 100%. You know, all the features that we talked about here today that we would recommend to the Shift 30 guys, right? Order bumps and add to order and all that kind of stuff is all of that is SamCart by definition. So come check out samcart.com. We've got a ton of stuff here for you guys to up-level your sales, to help you make more money and maximize the profits that you are pulling out of your online business.
All right, let's see. What else? Any other questions that we have? Saw a good one, and now I missed it. That's it.
By the way, down below this video, there is a link that it says Luma is what it is, lu.ma. You guys can click on that link, and that is how you can register to be notified and join us for next week and the week after that and the week after that, Tuesday Takeover. So every single week, we love diving into creative brands and just talking about how much do they make, where are they making their money, and how can you learn from what they're doing. And so next Tuesday, we're going to be back at it again at 4 o'clock Eastern, diving into, again, another creator. But do we know who we're doing next Tuesday?
It's a secret. It's always a secret.
It's always a secret.
We'll never know.
Sorry, we should say that. Yeah, it is. It's pretty great. It's something we do. This is what we do. We love doing this. I think it's the most fun thing we do all week. Really, really enjoy this. If you have somebody that you want us to take a look at, a creator that you want to know, how is this person making money? Where do they do it? I'd love to have like an expert opinion there. Drop it down in the chat below. We would love to get your recommendations and to dive into whoever you guys want us to go dive into, because that's what we do here.
Sweet. That's gonna wrap it up, Scott. Is there one slide after this? I don't know. Right here. That's it. We've hit the end.
Hold on. I'm gonna find out. There could be one. Nope. Okay. All right. I think we'll call it. That's it. Guys, thank you guys so much for joining us here at SamCart Takeover Tuesday. Drop again a hashtag SC and your best takeaway from today down in the chat. Love to see those things and love to give away free stuff for someone who does exactly that. But on behalf of the entire SamCart team and Jordan P. Anderson, I am Scott Moran. Thank you guys for joining us. We will see you next week. Out.